Hey you guys, this is Allison. I'm back in my space to craft, and I just wanted to do a project share with you for the things that I got done in December. It was a little bit of a short month for me. I had a friend come in town from Britain for a few days, and I left on the 28th for a New Year's cruise. So some of those pictures will be coming up in January. I also have a retreat at the beginning of February that I need to prep for. So that's what I'll be doing in January is my daughter's senior album, including this vacation that we did, and prepping page kits for a retreat. So I'm excited about that. All right, so two main projects in December, my Christmas journal, which is not finished. I will be continuing with that in January also. And my daughter's senior album. I got a few pages done for that. So let's just take a look. So this is following Shimelle's Journal Your Christmas. So it's important that you have, spot to journal on each of these pocket pages. It's a 6x8 album. This is not the album she had in her selection, but since this was the first journal I'd done, I decided to make it Christmassy. So each page has a number on it, a journal box about what that image is. She also posts ideas, prompts for your journaling, and one of them was the characters in your Christmas. And so I did a page of my puppies because they are big characters and keep me company. And I'm using some paper from scrapbook.com, a Christmas album, a Simple Stories paper pad, and a 12 by 12 Vicki Boutin paper pad that I'm cutting down. So that's what some of the papers are from. And then some various ephemera packs. And then digging into stash, honestly. So this was about my Christmas wish shop that I help coordinate with my church. There are process videos for each of these pages. There'll be more of these pages coming up because I haven't gotten to it yet, but the actual store happened on the 17th of December. So I'm going to definitely have a page about that. We went to see Wicked. So this is a pink and green Christmas page. Shopping in, little holiday markets. Church, and in here I did a tag that you can pull out to read so that I had a little more space for the journaling. I'm really happy with how this is turning out so far. I don't ever feel confident about pocket pages, but I'm liking this. I did a page for my daughter on this day because she went to see the lights, so I wanted to include a picture of her and her boyfriend. Got my hair done, so I just did a flip page for that because it happened on the same day as this gourmet dinner. And then I have one more to do that I've just inserted this stuff, and this is Derek Huff's Christmas. Other things coming up, we went to Handel's Messiah. I've got the decorated house, or at least the trees finished decorating. I want to do a page about that. And then, of course, Christmas Day and things like that. So lots more pages to do. I'm really enjoying it. It doesn't take me too long to do these pages, but I am documenting them in process videos. So that's that project. I would say not quite halfway done, but almost getting there. And then these are some of the pages that I did for my daughter's Christmas album in no particular order, probably in reverse order of how I did them. So this is when she donated blood. I do need to get the date for this, and maybe add the date on here somewhere. But she donated blood for the first time. I used, this is all Shimelle's Reason to Smile project pad. And then I added some Spiegel Mom Scraps sequin mix. And then this is from a school paper pad, but everything else is Shimelle. I'll set this up this way. This is from the same event that I had in the other album, but a 12 by 12 version of that, with seeing Christmas lights. So I used this Vicki Boutin gold colored because there was so much gold in the photos. I wanted to pull that out. And then some green glitter paper. This strip I thought was real cute from the Vicki Boutin pad that pulled out that gold as well. This is, I think, a beautiful page. I hope you do too. So a grid of hearts, and you could do any shape you wanted. You could do octagons, circles, squares, any kind, anything that you wanted. I did lay the photos on top, but at an offset so you could still see the heart behind it. And then I used, the papers are My Mind's Eye. The background is 49 and Market. These flowers are Tim Holtz ephemera, and this is Vicki Boutin. So a big mix of manufacturers, but I thought it came together really, really nicely. It's all about a photo shoot that my daughter did for her senior year. This is just Life is Better with a Dog. This is from Echo Park dog or pet kit. That picture does not look straight. Oh, it's on offset layers and then a diagonal design, old stash paper here, and I think this is Simple Stories wood grain. So happy with that. So this is a Thanksgiving, and these two pages actually coordinate, but it's not a two-page layout. So this is Sitting by the Fire on Thanksgiving. I did a shelf for this one, pulled out the florals, even though there's a boy in it, and just stair stacked on the shelf. I really was happy with that layout and got to use a bunch of fall stickers from even a different paper pack. No, maybe some of these, most of these are probably from this paper pack. Fall Fever, maybe. And fussy cut some images out as well, and then stamped some images using Close to My Heart stamp set, and the title is from that too. And then the sort of matching page, it was the same day, and this is our Thanksgiving meal that we went to a hotel, and because there were lots of florals in there, I wanted to pull in a little bit of florals with the ephemera, fussy cut things, and again, that's from that same close to my heart stamp set. I stamped a couple of little critters to add on there. So there are tie-ins between the two pages without it being a single two-page layout. I love this diagonal plaid back here. So very happy with that one too. All right, this is a two-page layout, and it's all about homecoming. Homecoming night, because we are the knights, so a little play on words there. And here's my daughter. The paper is old, this is Creative Memories. This is Fun Stamper's Journey. Shimelle Ephemera in here. Old Creative Memories. Lettering. So a big Vicki Boutin tag. So a big variety of different things. You won't see any journaling on these senior album pictures pages because I want my daughter to do any journaling that goes on there. I don't necessarily expect her to get a lot of journaling done, but we'll see. So, and I also used a lot of scraps and old papers on this, so I was happy with this. And I love the color scheme here. It worked out well, and it's her school colors. And her best friend got Homecoming King, so that was really exciting. So a lot of her albums you'll see green and black. A lot of it's pictures I take at school because those are her school colors. But we live in Texas, and Texas does everything bigger. So here is her mom and her two best friends. During the night after the football game, they had a carnival at school. For some reason, their homecoming game was on a Thursday night. Who even does that? Then some other friends in school, and I used some ephemera from from Ginger's Corner embellishment swaps on this one. That's this. I love putting the string through the little set of tags there and letting it just float around. And I do have some journaling space, so she can at least put the names of her friends on there. So I added in the pink on top of the green and white and black, since she's a pink gal. This is when we went to vote. I got to go with her for her first time voting. Pulled out another embellishment swap from Ginger's Corner, and of course did red, white, and blue and stars. So really happy with that page. And the last one that I did, or actually probably the first one, was when my daughter went duck hunting for the first time. Possibly the last time, we'll see. But I found this camouflage paper. I have some torn paper here from a scrap for her to do some journaling on about her experience. And I found a cute sticker sheet to use and some some travel reference ephemera from my ephemera binders. This is a Vicki Boutin paper that I did as a shelf, and then I did a grid on the shelf. So pretty happy with that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was from a base page, by the way, that I had done, as was this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus the pages in the album. So about typical for me. I'd like to always get at least 15. I think if you include the album, the journal, that probably counts. Also did a card or two, but those have already been given away. So go back and watch any of these process videos that you missed, and I will look forward to seeing you now that it is 2025, and we're going to have lots more fun this year. Thanks a lot, you guys.